Hello, this is Dr. Freedom. Please don't forget to subscribe and give us a thumbs up. Also, don't forget to click on the little bell icon. That way you'll be notified when the latest news videos go up. Oh, howdy, folks. Dr. Freedom with you. Time for Doctor News. News from in and around the Hooters that may or may not make you go, oh, he'll get it, which explains out in several alien languages as, please do not put that in my butt. Now, some really interesting stuff going on, some really interesting weirdness going on. Let's go take our little tour around the Hooniverse as we check out the news. Now, there may be a wee bit of spoiler, just a tiny bit. I'm warning you now. The door, well, in my case, is that way, unless you want to go out the window. All right, so please be warned. Here you go. Let's get this thing started. Oh, yeah. Wham. Okay. First up, now someone originally put this down as this was being in London, but obviously it is not. Apparently this is just a picture of Jodie out and about on March 14th, I believe they said this was taken. And this was taken somewhere in Cardiff. Matter of fact, someone said this is St. Mary's Church on Butte Street. So, nice, cute photo of Jodie, out just probably relaxing between shoots and whatnot. No biggie. All right, this was taken apparently last night. And this is by a fan here. Go give this picture some love. Give a little hearty. Look at I read it. I give a little hearty. So, this is over on Instagram. Link will take you there. Remember, all links for every article are below in the description box. All right. Okay, and this, of course, is the one listed here. And this goes with this article. This goes with this article. Doctor Who Series 12, filming in Cardiff with Jodie Whittaker. And it says right here, filming continued on Series 12 during a night shoot at the Corey's building on Butte Street in Cardiff, Wales on Monday, the 18th, into the early morning hours of the 19th. So this was literally last night. So, and this goes, so just a link to that Instagram photo that you've already seen, all right? The night shoot wrapped approximately 1 a.m. on Tuesday. There's also a night shoot on Thursday the 14th at Barry Island with Bradley Walsh in formal attire. And, of course, the next day you've seen those. I did those in the last news article where him and Taz and Cole are wearing tuxedos. And, of course, Mandip Gill dressed in a very nice black outfit. So this obviously is tying into the spy episode, all right? This where it gets weirder. When is Cardiff not Cardiff? When it's being France. Filming prep underway for an evening shoot at the Glamorgan building in the Civic Center. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. So could it be the Doctor's going back to Paris after all this time? Remember the last time the Doctor was in Paris, France, a ways back? And I'm talking like, well, it's probably been there a few times since. But the one that sticks in my head, of course, is City of Death. But okay, so for those of you who are interested, I'm going to give you all these links in case you're interested in stuff going on with Victoria. Here's some Victoria articles from the free digital previews for those who are still interested in Jenna Coleman. And here you go, bam. All right, moving forward. Doctor Who's Charlotte Ritchie, I'm wearing a Dalek. It really stank. Now, the cool part is a lot of people don't realize that a lot of the effects that they did use for the Dalek in resolution were practical effects. So it's nice to go back and take a read about it because when they develop these things out of latex foam and all the other little things they got to spray on it to make it look a little more lively, oh, God, that stuff does have a righteous stank. So, okay, will these companions return to Doctor Who Star Speak Out? And I believe they're talking to they're talking to Fraser Hines and, of course, Annika Wills. And they, of course, both said yes. But the thing is it going to happen? I doubt it. They always ask companions this question. They always say, yes, they'd love to come back. But the problem is, it seems like ever since Sarah Jane and K9 have made their reappearance on the show, you don't see it happening ever again. It just does not. And like I said, I still wonder, and I can't prove it, if there's some kind of secret handshaking deal going on between the main show and the guys running Big Finish. Because it just seems to me, that, remember, when Liz Sladen left Big Finish, she had done a couple of CD serials adventures, a couple of seasons worth. And then, of course, it ended on a cliffhanger. And guess what? She went off to do Sarah Jane Adventures, and it was never picked up. And that's why I still wonder to this day if the reason why you don't see any more former companions, okay, you guys can do this, we'll take care of that, and all that. That way they don't have to worry about possibly a hit spinoff breaking out that they'll have to pay for. And it just, remember we had Sarah Jane Adventures for 5 seasons till Liz Sladen passed away? And it's beginning to think the BBC wants to avoid even the possibility of that happening again, because Class was, oh God, an A#1 shit bomb. Oh, all right, moving forward. Catherine Tate was surprised to be asked to Doctor Who. This is old freaking news. I don't know why they're reporting on this now. This is ancient history. This was covered all the way back in The Writer's Tale by RTD. Originally, there was going to be a totally different companion for Series 4. And that was going to be, I believe the woman's name was going to be Penny Carter. And that's who they named the reporter in Partners in Crime, if you pay attention. The one that keeps getting tied up, that's, the character's name's Penny Carter, after who was going to be the companion. And they got their, call back from Catherine Tate saying, look, I'd love to come back. So everything was rewritten for Donna. So that's how that happened. That's old news. It's ancient history. Watch an extract from Doctor Who animation of the classic lost story, The Macra Terror. Now, I'm not supposed to say this, but I've seen it. And guess what? The animation on this is far, far superior to anything that's been done before regarding a missing episode being animated. It is phenomenal. It's a great watch. The commentary track on it's hilarious. So this will be out on the 25th, if I remember right. But please be sure, if you have not picked this up for your collection, please get it on order and do so. It is worth it. Katarina returns. What? Katarina, she was a companion for what, 5, maybe 15 minutes? Something like that. It wasn't that long. As a lot of people may remember, well, a very few who are still alive, way back in the day, they were running through companions like water. You had Sarah Kingdom got whacked, Katarina. Well, I think it was Katarina got whacked, Sarah Kingdom got whacked, and all that. And it's like, but the thing is, with Big Finish, you can get away with this shit because with Sarah Kingdom alone, they've had this whole string of adventures that have taken place allegedly during that one part of the one serial. So who knows? Maybe we're going to learn more about Katarina. The actress will be playing Katarina. So there you go. But it's just weird that, they're really going back that far, especially with the companion who was literally on that short for such a short time. All right, moving forward. Boycie badgered the BBC to transfer him to Doctor Who. And this is a nice article here where actor John Challis claimed to have basically demanded that they install him as the big man on Doctor Who. And this would have been back around the time Tom Baker left, if I remember correctly. So just an interesting what if, how could this have been, blah, 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 because there have been a lot of actors out there who were approached to play the Doctor who never got the role or wanted to and never got the role. So there you go. And here's a nice little one. I rented my house to Doctor Who, and the Tardis was on my driveway. And this is, I think, in regards, to the 2014 Christmas special. So it's just a nice little piece. It shows you the house and all that now. If I remember right, I believe it's listed up for sale now at £1.85 million. So maybe if you got some scratch lying around, you can pick that up. Okay, so keep in mind, lots of weirdness going on out there. Filming on Series 12 still going on, as we've seen. Nothing majorly spoilery let out. Nothing major being dropped. So, we're still spoiler free as of this point, really. Other than the fact we might have what's looking like to be a Bond episode, and we have part of an episode being shot in what's going to be quote unquote Paris. So all I can tell you is this, folks, be patient. Series 12 is coming, whether you like it or not. Also, I will be continuing the broadcasting news, and I know somebody out there is watching tonight, whether you like it or not. So please take care. Have a good one. Watch out for yourselves. Enjoy life. See you on the flip side, kiddies.